Thanks, Madam Chair. Secretary McMahon, welcome. Last year when you appeared before the subcommittee, I gave you a pop quiz. I'm going to give it to you again. What kind of school in America enrolls 8% of American college students but accounts for 30% of all student loan defaults?
For-profit colleges.
Correct. You aced the exam. These two numbers tell quite a story. For-profit colleges mislead students into believing they can get certain jobs and salaries if they stick with and graduate. In reality, they charge high tuition rates, provide little, if any, support to students while they're in school, and leave students with a worthless degree. 8% of the students in college, 30% of the student loans, for-profit colleges. I send a letter every year to every high school principal, teacher, and counselor, warning them that the glossy mailings which these students receive about these for-profit schools don't tell the whole story. Let's talk about Vicki Vinces, one of my constituents. She wanted to be in law enforcement, thank goodness. She went to Westwood College, one of the worst actors in America. After 3 years of juggling full-time jobs and going to school full-time, she learned that her degree from Westwood was virtually worthless. By then, she had $50,000 in debt to this for-profit school. She dropped out because she couldn't afford another penny of debt. Under the Biden administration, there was good news. In August of 2022, 79,000 students who attended Westwood learned they would receive financial relief they were entitled to through a program called Borrower Defense. You know it well. It allows students to seek loan discharges if the schools lied to them or participated in misconduct. That was nearly 4 years ago. In 2026, 12,000 of those borrowers have not received the discharges they were promised. Instead of throwing these borrowers a lifeline, you've chosen to close the department. Can you tell me, do you believe that the for-profit colleges that misled students about job placement and salaries should be held accountable?
I think that all colleges and universities should be held accountable for their programs, absolutely.
Should the department honor its promise to discharge these student loans?
Yes, and sir, I would like for you to please understand that it is not my goal in dismantling anything to walk away from any of the responsibilities that are there. So that's a wrong mischaracterization.
Why wait? Why, it's been 1.5 years with this new president. Why wait?
I think that it is in the process of all these accountings, and I'm not sure where they all are, but we will not walk away from these responsibilities.
If you'd please give me a report on that, I'd appreciate it.
Be happy to.
6 decades ago, Congress created the TRIO program, helping low-income, first-generation college students succeed in college. Illinois is a leader in this program. Illinois received more than $49 million in TRIO grants to help 37,000 students. Money well spent as far as I'm concerned. When we talked on the phone about this program, you said you needed to know if it was successful. Let me tell you the story about how TRIO changed the life of one of my constituents. Cornelius Griggs grew up in foster care, had a rough childhood, found the TRIO talent search program in high school. It helped him study for the ACT, develop productive habits, and apply and enroll in college. He went to Chicago State University, committed to studying hard. It paid off. In his freshman year, he made the dean's list. At Chicago State, he participated in another TRIO program, McNair, which helps undergrad students pursue a secondary degree. After graduating with a bachelor's degree, Cornelius earned his master's degree from the Illinois Institute of Technology, one of the best. It was in industrial technology and operations with a concentration in construction management. He used his education to found GMA Construction Group, a $400 million company, 67th largest general contractor in the Midwest. Madam Secretary, that's what America's all about. That's what TRIO is all about. How do you explain your department's request to eliminate the TRIO program?
Well, Senator, excuse me, allergy season is playing havoc with me this morning. We've discussed TRIO quite a bit this morning. You weren't in the room, and so let me repeat some of the things that I've said. I think there are many instances where the TRIO program has been very beneficial, and there are a lot of stories just like the ones that you recount. As we look across the country and how to spend these dollars and how to have similar results by maybe not necessarily focusing students towards college degrees, maybe there's another way for them to have their path to success. So currently, 2 of the TRIO tranches are being rebid to take a look at what might happen if these students might be focused towards apprenticeships or other programs. I'm not trying to take away anything from our colleges and universities. I do believe that there are many aspects of student lives that they want to go to college and have the full college experience. But I do think that we have perhaps need to think in our country about the full educational process that we have here, and that college is not the only solution for everyone, that there should be other opportunities through our apprenticeship programs that are balanced by both the private and public sector. I think there are a lot of TRIO programs that are being beneficial. We are in the process of spending about $2.1 million of investigating and research in the TRIO programs to find out how they can be more beneficial and productive should Congress decide to continue to appropriate the funds towards TRIO.
Madam
We would like for
Secretary.
them to be the most effective possible.
Madam Secretary, I couldn't agree with you more. American kids deserve both. Please keep TRIO alive. We need it.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.